Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and today we are going to be talking about our picks for third grade. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so how I mentioned earlier, today's video is going to be my third grade picks, third grade curriculum choices for next school year. This is just going to be her core subjects. We are doing history, science, and Bible as a family. So that's going to be included with our younger kids as well. But before we get started, I want to say thank you to Kaela for hosting this collaboration. And she is a second generation homeschool. And if you guys haven't checked out her channel, make sure to click on the link down. And she has some amazing content and great information. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is most of this, if you guys have been or have been in my channel or have seen my recent videos, I did a haul on homeschool curriculum. I went to Gillian's homeschool store and I showed a lot of these things, but this is what we're going to be using for her penmanship or writing. And she started with cursive last year with The Good and the Beautiful, so we are just going to continue that next year. She really seems to enjoy it, so this is going to be her writing curriculum. And then this, we are going to be practicing her spelling. Spelling is something that I think she needs a little help on, so this is something that we are going to do. We are going to be on a loop schedule. Kind of what the curriculum looks like. Oops. So it's going to be they're kind of like worksheets. And we're going to be going over that each week. So not every day, but now if you followed me, you know that I'm Cuban, my husband's Puerto Rican, so we are a Spanish household. We do speak Spanish. However, I came to this country when I was like 7 years old. So I can speak fluently. I butcher a lot of things still. But my reading and my writing, I can, but it's not the best. And I don't want my daughters to lose that. So we went ahead and we're going to start them. This is grades 1 to 3. And I'm going to do a flip through on this one in a later video, but I'm just going to kind of give you a quick glimpse of what it looks like. This one is from 1st through 3rd grade. And my pre-K, she has her own. This, I'm not worried about if we don't finish it in the next school year. I think the beginning of the lessons, the first few chapters are going to be very easy for them, since like I mentioned, we do speak Spanish. They do understand Spanish. They do speak Spanish. They just don't know how to read it or write it. And then they don't always use the right words and things like that. So that's what we're going to be using. I figured we can do that during our elementary years, kind of bunker down on their Spanish, and then once they hit middle school, high school, then they can choose another language that they're interested in, and then that way they'll have 3 or 4 languages, whatever they choose, under their belt, which is great. Now the last thing that I'm going to show you is her language arts curriculum. We used master books for the last 2 years of our homeschooling, and we just wanted to try something differently. She really likes master books. I think that was more of my choice on switching, and the reason being was because I think she needs to be a little more challenged. The good thing about homeschooling is if something doesn't work, you can just go back and find something else. So I know master books works for her, but I am going to be challenging her a little bit more. I feel like The Good and the Beautiful is a little more challenging than Master Books. I'll let you know more once we actually start into the curriculum. But the curriculum comes with the course workbook. Let me see if I can do it kind of like just a quick. The pages are so pretty. The colors are so pretty. It incorporates poetry, geography. I think it's just a little richer than Master Books, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to switch over. I want to start incorporating different things into our homeschool. Our first 2 years, I just wanted her to kind of have a good foundation. She did go to public school for during the whole pandemic thing. She was in school, then obviously she had to stay home. So after that, I took her off and she never went back. But when she stayed home, I realized that she was missing and lacking a lot of things. So the last 2 years, I've just been really focusing on what she needed rather than just trying to fill her school day with a lot of things and maybe over stimulating her, over, you know, confusing her. That's not a word. Over stressing her. Anyways, just putting too much on her plate. But it also comes with these 2 readers, which I think she would really enjoy. Again, the pictures are just so pretty. I think she's really going to enjoy them. And as you see, it's level 2. She is going into the 3rd grade. I did her assessment, and it goes back down to what I mentioned earlier. She's just, I'm not pushing her to get anywhere. So we're just making sure that she has the right foundation and the right things she needs before. If this gets too easy for her, again, beauty of homeschooling, you can go ahead and, excuse me, go up, you know, a grade level or whatever. This also came with sight words, flashcards, which I forgot to bring up. But it basically, I'll laminate them and we'll go over them when it's instructed in the curriculum. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you guys is what we are going to be using for math. And as you see, I don't have a physical curriculum, and that is because we are going to be using teaching textbooks. Now, teaching textbooks is an online math curriculum. It starts on 3rd grade, and I think it goes all the way up to high school. Before you actually buy or purchase the program, they give you 15 free lessons. And that is what, if you hear something in the background, my daughter is munching on something and she's sitting right next to it. So teaching textbooks, they give you the first 15 lessons for free. It's not timed, so it's whenever you do those lessons, you do the lessons. So that is what we are doing. I wanted to try it out before I actually purchased it. She's been doing it for about 2 to 3 weeks. She finished her math curriculum like way before our actual homeschool year was over. So we went ahead and tried that out before. I wanted to see how she worked with it, how it worked with our schedule, worked with her learning style. And she has been doing amazing. She's been doing great, and she actually enjoys it. The only thing that I think she doesn't really like is that at the end of every assessment or every quiz, it gives her her grade. And grades kind of stress her a little bit. So we're trying to see how we can, maybe she just won't click on it. We're just trying to figure out. But as far as the curriculum goes and what she is learning, she is absolutely loving it. So that is what we are going to be using for our math curriculum next year. And I will give you guys a quick glimpse of what that looks like.
True or false? The value of a digit depends on where it is.
I got a puzzle.
You need to subtract 8 minus 0.
8 minus 0.
Car.
And 91.
Scroll down. Wait,
where am I?
You got a
95.
Yes, girl. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this was just my daughter's third grade curriculum, her core subjects, if you will. We are doing 3 subjects: history, science, and Bible, that we are going to be doing as a family. So that will be going out in a separate video. Make sure to check out the homeschool curriculum playlist down with a collaboration with other homeschool moms. We all have different styles. We all have different takes on homeschool and different grade levels. So make sure to check out all of our videos in the playlist in the description down below. And again, make sure to stay tuned for our next video. The next video is probably going to be my pre-K curriculum haul later on in the week.